Hello, everyone, and welcome to United Together, a celebration of giving. I'm Gary Engelstad, a very proud member of the United Methodist Communities Foundation team. And tonight, you will be hearing from a few of the very special people who think of our residents and associates in their giving practices. If you're new to United Methodist Communities, here's a little information. Our roots go back to 1907, when a committee of women were appointed to discuss establishing a home for the aged with the Methodist churches of Monmouth County, New Jersey. The result of those discussions was the purchase of one house in Ocean Grove and a goal of caring for seniors who had outlived their financial resources. The first iteration of United Methodist Communities was born. Fast forward to today, October 15, 2022, and UMC owns and operates 4 full-service assisted living, memory care, and skilled nursing communities, 5 affordable senior housing communities, and the HomeWorks Home Health Division. And the United Methodist Communities Foundation continues to uphold our organization's commitment to charitable care. The foundation plays a significant role in support of our residents and our associates in need of assistance and innovative programming. The provision of this support would not be possible without our donors. Those friends of UMC who support our annual fundraising efforts, associates who are deeply invested in where they work, residents who have real compassion for their fellow neighbors, family members who deeply appreciate the care that their loved ones are receiving or did receive, churches and women's groups, as well as our very generous business partners, who you will learn more about tonight. We especially want to acknowledge those special friends of the foundation who make the decision to remember the foundation in their estate planning. These major gifts make all the difference in the world, and we are so grateful for these exemplary acts. So let's get started. We begin our program as so many of our gatherings begin, and that is in thankfulness and prayer. It's my honor to introduce the Director of Mission and Pastoral Care at our Pittman community, the Reverend Kim Weck.
Thank you, Gary. Friends, let us pray. Dear gracious and generous God, we come into your presence with thanksgiving in our hearts as we gather this evening for our United Together celebration of giving. We are so grateful for the many blessings that you have so generously poured out into our lives each and every day. We echo the words of the psalmist who said, "You are my God, and I will praise you. You are my God, and I will exalt you. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever." God of all blessings, source of all life, giver of grace in all things, we thank you for the gift of life, for the breath that sustains life, for your love that embraces us, and for your strength that empowers and enables us to live life to its fullest as you intended. We love because you first loved us, and we are able to give generously to you and to your work because you first so richly blessed us. We are so grateful for your many blessings. And so tonight we are gathered to lift up and express our appreciation for all who, out of their love for you and your people, have chosen to give of themselves and the gifts that you have given them to support the ministries of the United Methodist Communities. It is an incredible privilege and responsibility to be able to serve all of the residents and clients throughout all of our service areas to ensure that they are able to choose abundant life and to thrive in all that they do. It is only because of the generosity of you, Lord, and each of our donors that we are able to do this incredible ministry that you have called us to do. And so we pray your blessings upon each of them as they continue to serve you and your people. We pray that you will be present with all of those who are part of this special gathering and upon all who are watching. Fill us with your presence and with your wisdom and grace, so that we may continue to be faithful to you as you are faithful to us. We praise you, Lord, and pray that all that we do and say glorifies you. We pray this in your most loving name. Amen.
Larry Carlson has served as UMC's president and CEO for the last 11 years. During his tenure with UMC, his leadership and your partnership have allowed us to rebrand United Methodist Homes of New Jersey to United Methodist Communities, infusing our mission, vision, and values in the fabric of the ministry, launching Homeworks, reframing the Fellowship Fund to the Gift of Care Circle to make benevolent care available for future generations of seniors, to strengthen the partnerships with our business partners, industry partners, and healthcare providers, reimagine healthcare floors into modern, resident-directed neighborhoods, champion the evolution of memory support into the Tapestry's model of care. Most recently, Larry has led his team to expand on UMC's memory care expertise, envisioning a new model of dementia care through Avondale, all while steering our ship through the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic. We pass along our well wishes to Larry and his family on his retirement and his distinguished service as our president and CEO. So it's my honor to ask Larry to say a few words.
Hello, I'm Larry Carlson, President and CEO of United Methodist Communities. As I reflect on my years with UMC, I feel truly grateful and humbled by your support and shared commitment to creating abundant life for seniors. Our residents, associates, family members, churches, and strategic business partners walk side by side with us as we advance our mission. Their prayers and generosity sustain our ministry and keep UMC strong and ready to serve future generations of seniors. Of the many initiatives UMC has undertaken during my tenure, one I am most proud of is our commitment to advancing person-directed memory care through our Tapestries model, making UMC a leader in the field. Looking to the future and all that is possible when we work together, I'm very excited to share that UMC is in the beginning stages of a special project that will build on our expertise and completely reimagine how people with dementia are cared for in this country. As our work on this project continues, UMC will be sharing updates and additional information on what you can expect from this groundbreaking initiative, as well as ways our donors, volunteers, and supporters can get involved. For now, I encourage you to visit avondale.org to learn more. Thank you, and enjoy this evening's program.
And now I'd like to introduce the chair of the UMC Foundation Board of Trustees, Grant Karsner.
Thanks, Gary, and welcome to our second annual e-Gala. Although the electronic approach may have been spawned by COVID, it's enabled us to reach many, many more and generous people. Hi, I'm Grant Karsner, and today I represent the United Methodist Communities as Foundation Chair. Let me focus my brief remarks on giving and why we give. It's hard to believe, but there's about 1.5 million registered nonprofit organizations in the United States, and they employ about 10% of the total workforce. This is amazing. We innately want to help others. There's many opportunities to give of your time, your talents, and your money, and UMC in New Jersey is an incredibly important gifting opportunity. So here are my thoughts. The UMC Foundation provides an opportunity to be part of something bigger than ourselves. The needs of our seniors continue to grow during these challenging times. Sadly, COVID has confirmed just how vulnerable we are. At UMC, we strive for abundance, for sustainability, for continuity and hope. Consider that giving is not just about making a donation. It's a start. It's ultimately about making a difference, where each of us has what I call borrowed talents while we're here on earth. So I want to challenge you today to reflect on your focus. What impact are you making? Are you a servant leader? How can UMC be part of your continuing or even new focus? So as you watch this e-Gala tonight under the expert leadership of Gary Engelstad, I ask you to consider a single thought provided many years ago by Sir Winston Churchill. He said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." So make the UMC Foundation a part of your life. Help us here at UMC to provide gifts to our seniors. And now on to Linda Hill, our Vice President of Philanthropy at United Methodist Communities.
Hello, everyone. I'm Linda Hill, Vice President of Philanthropy for United Methodist Communities. I'm so glad to celebrate our wonderful donors and partners this evening. Your generosity and commitment to abundant life sustains our century-old mission of serving New Jersey's older adults. Before Gary introduces some of our dedicated donors, I would like to set the stage and share some of the ways in which they choose to make a difference. UMC's commitment to benevolent care has always been the heart of our mission, and that tradition lives on today through our Gift of Care Circle. As our ministry has expanded, many donors have chosen to lend their support via the Senior Wellness and Tapestry's Memory Care Funds, focusing on overall well-being and specialized programming to enhance quality of life for seniors living with dementia. Our foundation also serves as the conduit for an overwhelming amount of appreciation for our associates' dedication and selflessness. Especially in recent years, a number of donors have decided to support UMC by giving to the Associate Compassion Fund, which assists staff with financially devastating emergencies, and the Associate Enrichment Fund, which supports training and professional development opportunities for associates growing their skills in senior care. Finally, I would like to take a moment to share why I personally support United Methodist Communities. I've seen firsthand the difference a compassionate and caring environment can make in an older adult's life. I was very close with my grandmother, and when she made the move to an assisted living community, I saw how she flourished. I give today because I want all UMC residents to enjoy that same type of positive experience my grandmother had in her later years. Back to you, Gary.
Thanks, Linda. Our theme tonight is a celebration of giving. You know, the practice of giving is a very personal one. At the United Methodist Communities Foundation, we are blessed with hundreds of donors, many whose giving goes back over 20 years. They may have a very personal connection with our ministry, or they simply share in our compassion and care for those in the later stages of their lives. We always welcome and appreciate new donors. If you'd like to give, please see the link at the bottom of the screen. And now, let's take some time to meet some of our special donors.
Hi, my name is Carol Johnson.
Hi, my name is Christine King.
Hi, I'm Dave Glenn.
Hi, my name's Eva Dawson.
Jackie Sanz-Mistasso.
Hi, I'm Christy Errico.
I'm Lois Mitchell.
Hi, I'm Mary Kate Summers.
My name is Nancy LaCourte.
Hi, it's Paul and Dee Burrows.
Hi, my name is Sharon Pepe.
My name is Wayne Zalma.
Hello, my name is Chaplain Carl Bannister.
Hi, I'm Bob Peterson.
My name is Pam Walker.
My name is Carl Sheets.
My name is Ginny Sheets.
Hi, my name is Dave Vanden Heuvel.
Hi, I'm Linda Hamrick.
Hi, I'm Mary Maloney.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff List.
Hi, my name is Dorit Hudson.
I'm Dawn Fasheen.
Hi, I'm Patty Kaplinger.
Hi, I'm Nancy Longenecker.
I'm Jim Zauner.
Hi, I'm Georgine Tracy.
Hi, my name is Linda Keller.
Hello, I'm Marcia Stanford.
Hi, I'm Wendy Russell.
Hi, I'm Michelle Matthews.
Hi, my name is Rosemary Cooperstein.
I am Michelle Musto.
Hi, my name is Kathy Hewlett.
This is Joe Ziegler.
Hi, I'm Michelle Sessock.
Hi, my name is Rose Mitchell.
Here at United Methodist Communities, we are very blessed to work with business partners who take that partnership well beyond just the provision of services. You will see and hear about over 30 of them during our show. We wanted to take the time to highlight one of them, that being our partners at Sodexo, a leader in providing first-rate culinary services to diners all across the world, and a longtime supporter of the United Methodist Communities Foundation. And now, please meet our friends at Sodexo.
We've worked with UMC for over 10 years now. So we provide food service to all of the communities with UMC. We actually provide management, so we lead the front line of the UMC employees. And it isn't just about serving food. It's all about elevating that dining experience, but I think also making sure that we're providing the proper training so that the employees and the servers can provide that experience as well as they're serving and communicating with the seniors, during dinner or lunch or breakfast time.
UMC and Sodexo are squarely positioned and walk lockstep in that mission to be better and do more. I found like there was an alignment of what I call 5 pillars. So they speak to the way that we care and protect for the residents and the staff. They also speak to around food on what the experience is and how that should evolve. And lastly, how we optimize our business. Around people, that's what is the most important thing. So we look at all of it, a 360 view of how we hire, how we train, how we invest, and how we procure food. All of this focuses back on the mission to make UMC a premier location for when some folks out there make some of the biggest decisions in their lives about where should I call home next.
There's an importance placed on food. In the seniors community, it is truly the highlight of the day. To be a part of that and the responsibility that we feel of making sure that that's an elevated experience, I think is very, very impactful.
Food is personal, and food has tradition, and food is memorable. In a senior community, when we can tap into a lifetime of eating experience through things they might have had as a child, or things they heard that they loved to eat just yesterday, or when they were cooking for themselves every day prior to them moving here, and now this is their home. So we have an obligation to fulfill that lifetime of eating experience that our residents have. That's what I love about food. That's the way that food can make things memorable and tap into a social setting, which is also incredibly important, right? So what more fun is there to come and dine with friends, enjoy the food, have a good conversation, and go about your day.
This really is about supporting the UMC mission. It is about partnership and collaboration, and when missions come together, it can be very, very powerful. So we are certainly proud to be a part of, contributing and reinforcing the UMC mission.
Remember all those wonderful people who introduced themselves earlier? Well, they are just a cross-sampling of our donors. And they were asked a simple question, that being, why do you give? We are very blessed with associates who not only do their job in an exemplary fashion, but who also choose to give. That choice speaks volumes about where they work and who they care for. Let's hear from a few.
When I was growing up, I didn't have grandparents, so really wasn't around seniors too much. But when I came here, I discovered an entire community of grandmoms, grandpops, aunts, and uncles. And I thought it was really important for them to be cared for the way I would want to care for my grandparents. So I welcome the opportunity every year to support the fund, and I encourage those around me to do the same.
I've seen a great level of caring, not just for the associates, but particularly for our residents. And that mission and that caring and empathy throughout the organization is why I give to United Methodist Communities.
As we bless others, it is a representation of us blessing God. And so today I would just like to encourage us as we continue to share in God's love, that we would bless others, because we know that when we bless others, others receive that blessing that comes from God.
And I give because it's the right thing to do.
I love what I do, and I love our residents, and we treat our residents here like their family. And, who doesn't take care of their family at home and here? So that's why I give.
The reason I give is I've truly been blessed in my life, and there have been individuals throughout my life who have helped me in times of need and helped me along. So I see this as my way to kind of pay it forward, whether it's the Gift to Care Circle or the Associate Compassion Fund, It's my opportunity to help others who might be struggling at this time. It's my way to kind of say thank you for the help that I've received.
And I just think it's a wonderful thing to be able to give to people, and I thank God I'm in a position that I can afford to do it, and that's why I like to give.
So I feel very fortunate in my life where I've had opportunities to go to college, get a good paying job, where I help people, and I feel very blessed to have, you know, a great work family and a good church family and a good home family. So I feel very fortunate. So I feel like you should give back when you can, especially in the world today where there is so much need.
And I give because I care about the residents and I love them. And I've been working here so long, so it's like, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do for them. I'll be there for them.
The reason that I give is, as a bookkeeper, I've been able to witness firsthand the many wonderful things the Foundation does, not just for our residents here at the Shores, but throughout the United Methodist communities. So I'm happy to give in my small way to contribute to the good work that they do, and I encourage anyone who is thinking about it to do the same.
And I give because of my residents. I would do just about anything for them. They're like my second family.
I give because our residents need the support, and it fulfills our mission, and it just feels good.
I give because I trust who I'm giving my money to and know where it's being used, and used well.
The reason I'm a trustee is it really enhances my perspective of gratefulness in my day-to-day life. I get to meet some wonderful people in the different homes and housing, and I hear their stories, and it's really inspirational to me.
I give because it's better than receiving, and it just brings joy to my heart.
I give in order to help out the residents. It makes me feel good, and UMC is a great place to work.
And the reason that I give is because I believe in the mission and the philosophy of United Methodist Communities, and I get to see it at work, and it's a blessing.
And I give because I can, and it makes me feel really good to be able to give back to the residents and the community.
And the reason I give is because I recognize the sacrifices that our residents have made throughout their lives, and the lives that they have lived. And at this point, they need to be able to continue to live the best life possible.
And I give because I want to support my work family and the vibrancy of the community here at the Shores.
I give to the Circle of Care to provide extra care and services for the residents at United Methodist Communities at Pittman. It's truly a blessing to be able to do that.
And I give because it's the best thing to do for our residents. It's why I became a nurse, and it's why I continue to give, because that's the nature of what we do. We give back to those who need it.
I'm Rebecca, and I give because at this point I've heard firsthand from so many residents and family members about the difference that UMC makes in their lives. One of my favorite parts of my job is being able to speak with the residents and the families and associates and share their stories with our donor base. And as we try to make an impact that the donors can feel, I feel it too.
The reason I give is because it is my opportunity and privilege to contribute to our mission of compassionately serving our community and allowing our senior population the right to choose abundant life.
I give to the foundation because it's a no-brainer. The senior population is an integral part of all our communities. They are our mothers, our fathers, our aunts, and our uncles. They've given so much to us in their lifetime. I feel good about giving back to them.
We have been longtime donors to the Fellowship Fund at United Methodist Communities. Being a donor, I firmly believe in the mission of the communities and in the Fellowship Fund's promise that no one will ever be asked to leave because of a lack of funds.
I work in the bistro here in Ocean City, New Jersey, and my mother-in-law was a resident for 3 years. And so after she passed, we decided that we were going to contribute so that if anybody ran out and they didn't have insurance that they would be able to continue living here.
The reason I give is because I like where I work, and I hope I can give more.
My husband and I are so happy to give. The people who live here actually are our family. That's part of my church family lives here, and the people that are part of this community have become part of my family. So this has been just a wonderful adventure in discovering new friends and new family. We give because we believe in the United Methodist Community's mission.
When asked why I give, my primary answer is why not? To explain that further, I've been there. I know what it's like, and I made a decision a long time ago, if ever I could help anybody in any way, no matter how big or how small, I would do what I could.
I give because I just love the residents here at Bristol Glen. I love getting to know them. I love listening to their stories, and I feel like when they talk to me about their lives, that it's such a gift that they give to me. I feel very fortunate to come to work in their home every day and, get to know them still more every day. So I feel like me giving gives them a little bit back, maybe even paying it forward a little bit.
The reason why I give to the Circle of Care is because I can't imagine not giving. Those who have, we help those who have not. And so it's a joy to be able to give to this community and to all of our communities, because when you work day in and day out with the families here that live here, you realize how important it is in their lives, that they can feel safe knowing that they do not have to leave. And that is so important. How can you not help someone feel secure? It is appreciated. They love us, and they don't know which of us are giving and are not, but they are so appreciative of the care. So it's a joy to give back. It's a joy knowing that it will continue to help people that I don't even know, but is something that God has commanded us to do. We, the strong, should be helpers of the weak. We should care for our brothers. That's why we give. That's why I give.
They say that charity begins at home. And what truly amazes us at times is the incredible amount of residents who choose to also give to the foundation. There is no bigger demonstration that they enjoy the life that they are living, but they also want to ensure that other residents do so as well. Let's hear from a few.
I live here because it's the best place there is for persons of my age and ability. So it's great. Glad to be here, and this is our 6th year, I think. We support the foundation because we believe in it, and we come from a line of givers.
And we've always given to the foundation. For years, it's always been one of our giving places. And when we're here now, we see how well our money is put to use. They take such good care of us, and we appreciate that. And we're very, very grateful that we are here.
True.
I give to the foundation because my parents were up at Methodist Manor, lived there for a number of years, and I also had an aunt that lived at Methodist Manor, and they were well taken care of, and I knew with the care they were given, I wanted to come here when this was built, and I'm very glad I'm here. Being taken care of very well by the staff, and couldn't ask for anything better.
I have been a resident at the Shores for almost 6 years. Very happy to be here. I just like all the people that I work with, the residents and the staff. They're very accommodating, and They always are trying to keep us happy. We have a lot of things going on. I love my exercises, and that's why I contribute to this place. I would just like to contribute for all the benefits that I have gotten.
At the UMC Foundation, we are extremely blessed to have so many family members of current and previous residents that support our efforts. They entrusted their loved ones to us and are so grateful for the compassionate care and renewed lifestyle that our communities provided. We sat down with two of our family members who give.
I have supported the United Methodist Communities Foundation since 1999. First of all, the reason I do it is because I am a United Methodist, and I believe the communities are so very important for the elderly of our church community. Also, both my parents were residents of the Pittman Manor in Pittman, New Jersey. They first went to live there in, I believe, 2000, and they needed to have some extra help. And so they moved there. At first, they were in an apartment, which was great. And then my mom got to the point where she had to be in healthcare. So the staff and the cafeteria, food service people, and the nurses all were just so great to both of them. And to my mom, who eventually couldn't feed herself, there was an aide that was so helpful, kind, and caring to her. And, we were very blessed to have her and all the staff at the Pittman Manor. So I'm just grateful to them. And I know all the United Methodist homes, are such a blessing to all people in our community. So I just thank you, and I'm so grateful for them, and that's why I support them.
When my parents were aging and were no longer able to take care of themselves in their home, I began to research facilities in South Jersey to see where my parents should live. As doing this research, I found that the United Methodist Communities at Pittman was the place that they should live, and it was a highly rated facility in Gloucester County. The minute I walked in the door, I knew that this was the place that they should be. My mom lived in healthcare for 2 years. My dad lived in assisted living for 6 years, and they were both well taken care of. It's important for me to donate to the United Methodist Communities to ensure that the love and care given to all the residents will continue. It gave me such great comfort to know that my parents were so well taken care of while they lived here.
At United Methodist Communities, we strive to provide abundant life for our residents. We'd like to take a few minutes for you to meet one of them, Luis, who lives at our Shores community in Ocean City.
Omaha, Nebraska, and we lived there for my father was a Lutheran minister. He was a professor of 7 languages. That was always interesting to me. And then he had a church, and I grew up as a preacher's kid. Then my mother, who never got her own way, my father was very strict, and what he said went. And she told my sister, she said, the only way I got my way is making him think it was his idea. She wanted to come to Philadelphia. She was a nurse's aide. She made $25 a week. We had no kitchen. It was a walk-up apartment where the stove was on the landing of the second floor steps. You had to use the bathroom to wash the dishes. And we didn't have a washing machine. I had a washboard, had to wash and hang this stuff out on the line. And then I went to nursing school from there. Lankenau Hospital, and I got a good training there. Well, I started out at the Children's Hospital, which was connected to Lankenau, but then I got married, and my husband lived in New Jersey, so I had to leave. I had to stay there to fill my contract out. So even though I was married, I was in the dorm. and coming home on my 2 days off, but I wanted to honor my contract. It didn't expire till April. So anyway, then in Jersey, 10 years I did Bacharach. Well, I had 6 operations before that, and I lived alone, and I really didn't want to be a bother to my children. But at least I made all the decisions coming. They were helpful, they were there with me, helped me with the paperwork and stuff, but that's why I came. And I'm certainly glad. I've had 5 operations since then. Yeah. My daughter said, yeah, Mom, every other year. But it was all to fix things, so that's helpful.
Well, now that you have a better idea why our associates love their jobs, it's because of residents like Louise. You heard about our friends in Sodexo a few minutes ago. Now we'd like to acknowledge the many business partners of United Methodist Communities who have once again come forward to generously support our efforts. At the above and beyond level, Hawks & Company, Lockton Companies, the Ebod Foundation, Sweetwater Construction. At the platinum level, Virtue Sense, Lakeland Bank, D.A. Davidson, Action Plumbing. At the diamond level, Data Pro, PNC, McCarter English, Baker Tilly, Brand Metal, New Age, and Stewart Business. At the emerald level, Direct Supply, Perkins Eastman, Wynn Communications, Goldfine Joseph, Esposito Kiker, Connection, All Risk, Figus Office Furniture, Garrett Callahan, Marion Security, Initial Impact, Holman Automotive, William McMorrin, MERS, Video Crew, and Alex Clark. At the Ruby level, UKG, Provident, Central Jersey Insurance, Provident Bank, Homestead Carpets, ABS Electric, the Kiva Group, Accelerated, and at the Sapphire level, George and Patricia Hack. Earlier in the show, we introduced Louise to you. There's a very special reason we wanted you to meet Louise. It's very appropriate for donors to ask any charitable organization, where do my dollars go? We thought you would enjoy knowing.
I thought, look at me, I'm secure. I know as much as you can, I know what my future holds. I feel safe here, and the people, the residents and the staff are so nice. I really enjoy everybody's company, and they care about you. They'll come to your room if you need something. Oh, I'm grateful as anything. Yeah, I couldn't be here. My money's gone. I have my Social Security, but that pays for the rent or puts money towards the rent. So I would have had to stay in my house, which would have been so difficult because you have a yard to take care of, you have windows to wash, you have repairs that have to be done. How I would have done it at 93, I don't know. Anybody that donates, it is so appreciated because there's absolutely no way that I could be here if it weren't for the donations. And it's a beautiful place to live in. I mean, how lucky can I get? I have everything, beautiful scenery, nice people. We have religious services. That means a lot to me. It's everything. Yeah, you can worship in your own room, but which we did during the COVID when it was so strict. But we were so happy when we could come to the chapel and have the chaplain have a regular service. When you're worshiping with a group, it lifts you up, more so than when you're in the room by yourself. I can pray to God, of course I can, but it was nice when they let us do that. And without that, I don't know if I would have come here if there was no religion at all. I don't know what I would have done, because that does mean a lot to me. I'm not even Methodist, I'm Lutheran, but that's close enough. Oh, I'm more than happy. I'm contented, I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm worshipful. I can't thank them enough for what they're doing for me. Rather than worrying about everything, I can relax and just enjoy every day.
We hope you have enjoyed meeting a few of our donors, our sponsors, and especially Louise. As we come near a close of our show tonight, we have an extremely heartfelt message from one of our donors. Her name is Joy Moore. We sat down with her where she works at the First United Methodist Church in Oakhurst, New Jersey. We feel that Joy perfectly captures what United Methodist Communities is all about and what we at the Foundation strive to do. Here's Joy.
Hi, my name is Joy Moore, and I live in Wanamassa, New Jersey. I've been a member of the First United Methodist Church in Oakhurst for my whole life. I think it is important to support the ministries of the United Methodist Church, United Methodist Communities being one of those ministries. United Methodist Communities can be summed up in a couple phrases. First of all, they offer loving care to the residents. Second, the residents are comforted knowing that there's always someone there to help them. And lastly, security. It is a safe place. United Methodist Communities needs to continue, not only now, but in the future years. That's why I give to United Methodist Communities.
When we say that we are having a celebration of giving, we are celebrating people like Joy. Every day we strive to meet the precepts of our mission statement, that we are compassionately serving in community so that all are free to choose abundant life. For many of our residents and our associates, that abundant life is made possible by all that you, our donors, do. Before we bring our show to an end, we'd like to share some exciting news. As you heard earlier, Larry Carlson, our president, is retiring after leading United Methodist Communities in an incredible fashion over the past 12 years. We'd like to introduce to you our incoming president and CEO, Mark Lenhard, who assumes the helm on October 31st. Mark brings with him over 30 years of accomplishment in the senior living and healthcare sectors. He has a demonstrated passion for faith-based not-for-profit organizations, which is why our board of directors believe he is the perfect choice to fill some very large shoes and lead us going forward. So now, a special message from Mark to all of you.
Gary, thank you. I am honored to have been chosen to serve as the president and CEO of this great ministry. And I think that the program that you have just seen is a wonderful example of why I am so excited to join the United Methodist Communities family. As Gary mentioned, I am passionate in my commitment to the ministry of faith-based, non-for-profit organizations and the devotion and dedication to UMC's mission that we have seen in tonight's show is extremely inspiring. I look forward to working with UMC's leadership and associates and getting to know our residents, their families, and our community of donors and supporters. I would like to thank Larry Carlson for his service, and I am humbled to be a part of the next chapter in UMC's incredible heritage as it transitions from such a well-known leader and advocate for seniors. During his tenure, United Methodist Communities has grown to be a recognized leader in senior living and support services, and I am committed to collaboratively building upon that momentum through the development of new and inspired ways of providing abundant life to seniors.
As you can see, it's an exciting time for all of us here at United Methodist Communities. Thank you so much for watching our presentation, and thank you to all of those who choose to give to our foundation. Good night, and may God bless United Methodist Communities.